We've all been in a conversation where the conversation takes a wrong turn and you're like, where is this dude? Where is this gal coming from? Wow. And that happens a lot when you get stopped by the cops and they're in your window and you think you're gonna get a speeding ticket. You can hire somebody to cover that speeding ticket. And all of a sudden you get that crazy question where you know this thing has just taken a turn. Questions like, have you had anything to drink tonight? And you're like, whoo, uh-oh. I'm gonna be here a while. I wanna tell you what to do because there's two important rights that you have to think about now here in Florida. First of all, in Florida, you get to refuse the field sobriety exercises. You've seen them. People are trying to touch their nose. They're trying to stand on one leg. I encourage you to just try to stand on one leg for a little while now because they're gonna ask you to do it for 30 seconds. Now, some of you can and some of you can't, but you get to refuse that. That's voluntary, folks. They're not gonna suspend your license. They're not gonna do anything to you in Florida if you don't wanna stand on one leg, if you don't wanna touch your nose, if you don't wanna walk on that line. It's voluntary, you don't have to. But the second thing I need to tell you about is that breath machine. It's coming. They're gonna want you to blow into that breath machine. I've been defending DUIs for over 30 years here in the Orlando area. You could refuse that test and big deal, we'll go fight the DMV to get your license back. But as of October 1st of 2025, it is now a criminal offense. You are committing a crime if you tell that officer, no, I'm not blowing into that machine. So I suggest you not commit the crime and you blow into that machine. But second of all, you do have the right to refuse the standing on one leg, all those exercises. Politely say, no, I don't want to do any exercises tonight. Those are your two things to think about when that little conversation goes in the wrong direction. I hope this helps you out a little. Take care out there.